exercise or anything? Let's just take a second and analyze that, right? Because you know, there's nothing I'm going to tell you you don't already know, right? You made a face, I could tell it didn't do what you wanted it to do. So let's just get it, let's fix it. So what did you want to do?
Suppose I want to get the prep right.
Okay.
First off.
How does that, what is the right? What is prep right?
Breathing in time, making sure beat 3 happens.
Yep.
Before beat 4.
Are you giving 1 prep or 2 preps?
Suppose I gave 1.5.
I didn't ask you what you did, I suppose, what you wanted to do.
Oh, I want to get beat 3.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Do that again. Easy peasy. Congratulate you for hanging in there and not letting 1 error become 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 the whole second time through, right? I mean that. It's not an easy thing to do, and all of us are going to make mistakes. I blew a meter change in Colonial Song in the Symphonic Band concert last spring, and caused the whole group to go blip, 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 blip for about a measure and a half. Totally my fault. I just left the room. In retrospect, I started thinking about something else. I can't recall another time in my career I've done that. But I asked myself, how the heck did I blow that? And I realized I wasn't even concentrating on the music. Well, in the concert, while conducting, a very difficult piece to conduct. Not a good idea. And I paid the price for it. Unfortunately, as a conductor, when I pay the price, so does the band. And the only thing you can do, I tried to do it right away during the applause, actually on the stage, told the band, by the way, totally my fault in Colonial Song. If you were wondering what the heck happened to us, it was me. Sorry about that, I'll take a lap. Because it happens. But I recovered pretty quick, the group recovered real quick, everybody got a little tingly, their antennae got a lot more attentive, I think, because everybody went, oh my God, and we survived. So, good for you, okay? This is going to happen. This is going to happen your whole career. Let's take a look at what happened, right? I knew, in retrospect, I just started thinking about something else, and I wasn't in the moment. Our issue was the fermata, and then the release and the prep, right?
Yep.
So, do you have a notion? Do you have a thought what happened? Why it went awry?
I guess I'm not quite sure how to cut off and keep going at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's try to use music words, not surgery words. Yeah.
How to give a release after a fermata as well as a prep.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. You released the fermata without preparing the release. Okay? Very common and not an easy thing to do. The answer is, remember that releasing sound, ceasing sound is the exact same gesture as initiating sound. So when you started the piece, you were in a place of stillness. You moved away from it in a preparatory gesture and then gave the sound. The fermata is exactly the same. The fermata has a moment of repose. It's held. We prepare and release in exactly the same gesture as that initiation of the sound. We bop beam be. Okay? There's one other factor that played a role in this, and everybody, this may play into what you're doing as well. I think part of the reason you felt kind of stuck is that you got wide over here on your beat 3 in the fermata. This is why we videotape, so this will be cool. You can take a look, see if I got this right or wrong. But my observation is that you got out to the fermatas, and you got out here. You got outside your elbow. And just like whatever must come up has to come down, once you get out to a certain place, you're kind of locked up. It's hard to do any more out there. Especially when you've got to prepare, you were thinking about 3, which is further out to your right. So we want a 1 and 2, 3, so that fermata, it stays toward your center, stays toward your vertical plane.
That 3 is below the plane like that.
Yep, yep. It doesn't have to stick down there necessarily. We have to break the plane to give an increase for beat 3. But it can rebound back up a little bit. The tip can. 1 and 2, 3 is fine. Frankly, the tip has to get above the horizontal plane so that you can break the horizontal plane to give the prep and the release. Yeah. Do you guys see what I'm talking about there? Is there a baton? Can I use yours, Jeff? Yes. The issue becomes, if I stick this below, now again I can't get above it to show the release. So 1 and 2, 3, I'm kind of locked up here. How do I go any further down to show the preparatory gesture of the release? So we need a 1 and 2, 3. We need to give ourselves some room to say, you know, so it's a double whammy. If we're down below the horizontal plane and out here on the right-hand side, where can I go? I don't have much room anymore. So 1 and 2, 3. Right. We'll do that together once. Just that fourth, or yeah, I think the fourth bar maybe, right? Say 1, 2, 3. The prep of the release doesn't have to be out here, like 3. I like it because that sets me up like the Hot Wheels loop-de-loop to be right back where I want to be. I want to go this way, so I prepare my release to set me up to go that way. If I was going to release and prepare a B3, I do the opposite. So 1 and 2, 3, 3, 4, 1. It's a good rule of thumb to, you know, make that release gesture so that you set up nicely to move where you want to go. We do it together one more time. 1 and 2, 3, Hot Wheels loop-de-loop, 3, 4. Cool? All right, so want to do that right there? All right. Thank you, Josh.